So the AirPods have been in the market for a long time, more than 1 year. Depends on where you are. In US, people got it earlier. In India, it took some time. So by the end of 2016, people were able to buy this. Now, there are a lot of things that people don't know about the AirPods. There are a lot of misconceptions. A lot of people haven't even used it and commented on this. I bought this 6 months back. I've been using it for a long time. Now these are one of my favorite earphones. Now depending on what I'm doing. So I'll be talking about all of that. I'll be talking about what all this can do, what to expect from this, the sound quality, the build quality, the pairable option, all these things. We'll be talking about all of that. So there are 10 categories that I've made. So we'll be talking about all of the things that this can do in those 10 categories. So let's go ahead, start the review. Look and feel. So basically this looks like a dental floss case, but this is very sleek. Now this is the sleekest truly wireless earphone case. If you look at any other case, they are much bigger. Now the case is completely made of plastic. You have this metal hinge over here which is magnetic. So this is what I keep doing with this, because that's so satisfying. That the sound is so satisfying. The case itself is so strong. No matter how many times you do this, I've been using it for 6 months and nothing has happened to it. Idly, I keep thinking that this hinge is going to break very soon, but it has not. Nothing has happened to it. So excellent build quality. Now let's talk about the earbuds. Now the earbuds do look like AirPods with the wire cut off. The stem is a little thicker than your regular AirPods. Now this is what people comment on, that this looks very funny. It does look funny, but this has a purpose. This design is used to get clearer sound. So build quality wise, this is very nice. The only complaint that I have is it's white. Now I would like a black one. The white ones get dirty very soon. The earpods are still okay. The case over here, the corners, all of them get dirty very soon. So I don't like that part. Except for that, build quality, excellent. Sound quality. Now, these are earphones, so sound quality is very important. Now, there are 3 parameters: lows, highs, and mids. Now, the mids, good, you can hear everything. The sound quality is very nice, but it's not audiophile kind of a earphone. It's balanced. So, mostly the bass, the mids, and the highs are balanced. Highs, though, a little more than your regular. What do I mean by that? Till 50% volume or till lower volume, the sound quality is very nice. But as soon as you go higher in volume, like there's a problem with this with the noise isolation. So if you are in a place where there's too much of sound and you want to increase the volume to block out the sound, then the bass does not increase. The treble increases. So the treble becomes too much. So in high volume, the treble is too much, but if you put it at 50% or maybe even 70%, it's okay. So the sound quality is balanced. They made it balanced so that it can be used by most of the people. It's not targeted towards bass heads. It's not targeted towards purists. It's targeted towards people who want to listen to music. That's it. Depending on what service or what phone or what software you're using, you can tweak the sound quality a little bit. I have been able to get a lot of bass out of it through Android device, through equalizers. Yes, I've been able to do it, but it's mainly treble focused, not bass focused. Microphone sound quality. Now the microphone sound quality on them are really good for this kind of earphone. It does not have noise cancellation. It has 2 microphones at the bottom. So one on this one on the right one on the left one. So now one unique thing that this one has is you can use any one of them. So I can keep one in the case, let it charge, and use the other one and talk with that. So whichever is taken out, that one's mic will be used. By default, you have to set which mic to use in the app. So there's an app for the iPhone, not for the Android device. For the iPhone, there's an app. So you can set the double tap and you can set the microphone, which microphone to use on the app. But having said that, whichever is taken out, in case you're using just one of them, that one's mic will be used. Now the mic sound quality is very nice. The design is made in such a way that it takes the sound from here. The background sound does come in a little bit, but not much. So I really like this for talking when I'm talking on the phone. This is my second favorite. The first one is the Jabra 65T. That has a 4 mic system with noise cancellation and all. So obviously the sound quality is going to be good, microphone sound quality. But this one comes second to it. So the sound quality, the microphone sound quality is very nice. In case you want to use something for talking to people, very nice option for voice calls. So it fits very well. The only problem would be in case you have big ears, this is going to fall off. This is not going to be that secure. In case you have small ears, then this will fit better. Now if you look at this, now you see how easily it moves in my ears. So that's why it will fall off for me. But if you have small ears, this is going to fit much better. So it will fit everyone. Anyone can use it, but big ears is a big problem. Gym depends on your ear size. If your ears are small, they're good. If your ears are big, not that great. For me, it's not great. It keeps falling off. If I have to use it, what I do is I use my Philips earphones. They have these wings on them. So I use them on the earphone like this, and I use my earpods like that. So these are available for earpods also in the market, so you can try them. So that will allow you to keep it secure. It will actually hook onto your ear. Hardware features. So basically these have two hardware features. One is the proximity sensor, which allows the earbuds to know whether you're wearing it or not. So basically if you're listening to music and you remove the earbud, then the proximity sensor knows that it has been removed, and then it pauses the music. Second, it has a double tap feature. So no single tap, triple tap, nothing, double tap. So you have to tap it twice and activate a function. So the function can be set on an iPhone. You can set what to do, like activate Siri, next track, or whatever. So you can set it over there. But if you have an Android device and it's connected to Android, then you do not have any option. The only option you have is on the left hand side. When you double tap it, it will play pause. The right hand side, if you double tap it, it will go to the next track. So those are the only options. No volume control, no nothing on this. That I'll be talking about later on. Software function. So basically on an iPhone or an iOS device, you can set what the double tap does, and you can use Siri to control the volume and do all those things. But on an Android, you cannot do any of those. Android, you cannot even activate Google Assistant or anything. Double tapping on the left will play pause, double tapping on the right will go to next track. So those are the software functions available. Battery life. Now that's where this one shines. Now the case itself has around 25 hours of battery life. So 5 into 5 hours of battery life. The earpod itself has 5 hours of battery life. So basically, if this is fully charged and this is fully charged, you can go for more than a day with 2 earphones. So you can keep using it, putting it back, charging it, using it, and so on. Now in case you're just using one, you can go for 2 days. So basically you can just leave one of them inside, long hole, okay. So you can keep one of them inside, let that charge, use this one. Once you used it for 5 hours, the battery life is over. Remove this, put it back in, and use the other one. 5 hours again. So this one keeps, so you can use them continuously without stopping. So which cannot be done by other truly wireless earphones, because actually I'll be talking about that later. Another good thing about this earphone is if you charge it for 15 minutes, it gives you 3 hours of playback time. So it's something similar to the fast fuel charging that Beats have, which also has a W1 chip. I've shown you that in my channel. So the charging time is pretty good. So in case you finish the battery, now you want to use both of them to listen to music, put it in for 15 minutes, you get 3 hours. IP rating. Now this is something which they have not given, they have not shown it on the website. It's not really talked about. Now IP rating on them is not mentioned, but they are meant for gym also. So regular sweat should not be a problem. Connectivity. Now the connectivity on them, excellent. So it's got the same W1 chip which the Beats Powerbeats 3 have. So it's similar connectivity like this. Now this one is wired and so big. This one is wireless and so small. Now both the earbuds have W1 chip on it. That one has this one W1 chip which is used for both the earbuds. Now this one has a W1 chip on this and a W1 chip on this. So you have two W1 chips which works independently. Now that's something which we do not have with other truly wireless earbuds. So let me explain. Basically, other truly wireless earbuds have one earbud which connects to your phone, and the other earbud connects to this one. Now over here, that's not the case. Over here, both of them connect separately to the phone, and they do a very good job in synchronizing. So you don't have this problem where the voice on one will be different from the other one. There will be delay or nothing. So whether you're watching movies, whether you're watching streamed stuff, or whether you're watching stuff from your phone itself, you will not find any kind of delay. So delay is not a problem. Connectivity wise, I've actually forgot my phone on one floor and gone to the other floor and it was still working. Only when I moved too far and the voice started getting cracked a little, that's when I realized that I don't have my phone with me. The connectivity, excellent, can't be compared with any of the other truly wireless earphones. The W1 chip is you can't even compare it. I won't even try to compare it with anyone else. So W1 chip is the best in connectivity. Extra features. So basically, it's got one extra feature which a lot of other earbuds also have, which is Find My AirPods option. So basically, what does Find My AirPods do? Is like right now I was using it. Now I put the AirPods back in, close it. Now it's disconnected from my phone. So as soon as it gets disconnected, that location is saved. So next time now I'm trying to search for my earpod. So what I'll do is I'll go into Find My AirPod, and then it will try to find the last known location where it was connected. So now where it was disconnected basically. So now when I disconnected it, whatever location, whatever time, whatever thing was, it uses your own phone's GPS and then saves that data. It will show you that information that at this time, at this place you left it. So then you can go ahead and search in that area and then you can try to find it. Yes, there's another option in Find My AirPods itself which allows you to make it beep. But for that, it has to be connected to one of your devices. So one good thing about this one is it connects universally onto all your Mac products. So in case you connect it to your iPhone, you open up your Mac and go into your Bluetooth option, you will see it shown over there too. So you can just select over there and it will connect. You can connect it to your iPad, all the iOS devices. So you just have to connect it to one of them, all the others will show them. Now if it is connected with maybe your iPad and it's lying somewhere, it's in Bluetooth range, then with your phone, if you do Find My Find My AirPod, then it will, through your device, through your iPad, it will send a signal to this and it will start beeping, and then you can try finding it. The beeping is not that loud, but in a quiet environment you will be able to hear it. So those are the two Find My AirPod options that are extra features that are available. Okay, so let's talk about what's good and what's not so good. So what I like about this earpod and why I keep using it every time is this is a unique earphone which has one feature which none of the other truly wireless earphones have. That is, each earpod is a sender and a receiver. Now, normally what happens is truly wireless earphones, only one of the earphone, whether it's the left or the right, connects to the phone. The other one connects to the earpod itself, to the other earpod. So, for example, the right one connects to the phone and the left one connects to the right one. So, in case you lose the right one, this is of no use. Now, in an earpod, both of them are a sender receiver. So you can lose this one, this will still work. You can lose this one, and this will still work. So they both are independent. So the technology that has been used, the W1 chip, the way it works is excellent. Now I cannot even compare this feature with any of the other earphones. I've used a lot of them. I've used the Bose, I've used the Jabra ones, I've used the Sony ones. I'll be doing my Sony review very soon. Finally, there is an update. I'll be talking about that later on. So I've used a lot of them, and all of them have one earphone connecting to the phone and the other one connecting to the other earphone. So that's one feature which I did not like. This one, excellent. It helps me in using any one of them. I do not have to think about, okay, I have one, okay, I have to use the right one. No, I can use whichever earphone I feel like. So that's one unique feature which none of the other truly wireless earphones have. Secondly, no delay. Truly wireless earphones have this big problem of delay. Now, especially if you're using live services or streaming services, the sound and the picture is not matched properly. There's a delay in it. This one I have found no delays at all. Now, another good thing about this, I can use it on my Mac, I can use it on my PC, I can use it on my Android device, I can use it on my iPhone or iOS device, and no delay on any of them. I actually use this on my PC, which is behind me, for video editing. Why? Because I can use this you get no ear fatigue because of the design. It's not trying to grab onto your ear, or it's not going to go inside your ear. It just stays there. And when you're using it on your PC for editing, you are not really doing jumping and all these things. You're not doing exercise and all, so it's fine. And there's not much of sound around me, so excellent option for me for my editing purpose. So when I do my editing, I normally use this. Now let's talk about what I don't really like. The first thing, no volume control. Now that's really irritating for me with this earphone. Now if I'm using my iPhone, then it's fine. I have an Apple Watch. I increase the volume, decrease the volume from here. But not everyone has a Apple Watch. If you have an iPhone, then whether you have an iPhone or an Android phone or whatever, you'll have to use the device to change the volume. There is a double tap option. Now my second problem with this, there's a double tap option, but that's it. There's no single tap, double tap, triple tap. If you have a tap sensor, we can actually make it register 1, 2 or 3 taps, but this one only registers double tap. I don't know why was that done. Maybe a software update might fix it, or maybe the function can be changed later on, but it's been a long time and that function has not changed. So it's got a double tap sensor, not a single tap or triple tap. The other major problem that I have with this is it does not stay in my ears. So they are not secure. My ears are big, so it does not stay in my ears, it falls off. You have small ear, good for you, it'll fit properly, it will not fall. You can do jogging, you can do whatever exercise you feel like, it will not fall. But if you have big ears, I'll not recommend this. My final thing that I don't really like about this is it only connects with one device. Now generally I roam around with 2 devices, one Android, one iOS, and if I'm out for a shoot, then maybe 2 more devices. Now this only connects with one device at a time. So what do I mean by at a time is it can connect with multiple devices, but it will disconnect from the previous device and then connect to the new one. So only one device can work with it at the same time. Yes, there's an exception with Apple Watch. If you have an Apple Watch, it connects with the Apple Watch and the other Apple device together, but only Apple device and the Apple Watch together. So other than that, there's no other exception. It will not connect with 2 devices. So that's my last thing that I don't like about this. Other than that, everything else is good. Yes, the color, I already told you about this. It gets really dirty. So other than that, no other problems with this. Okay, so the final thoughts. What do I think about this? Should you buy this or not? Now, for 12,900, it is a little expensive. But for that, you actually get a lot of features. Now, this one, battery life is excellent. You can compare it with any other truly wireless earphone. This is the best in battery life. Sound quality is also very good, but it lacks bass. On some music, yes, on iPhone and all, the sound is better and you get much better bass, but it does lack bass in comparison to other truly wireless earphones. The only problem that I really feel that this one has is the fit. For some people, it is very good. For people who have big ears, the fit is not that great, and the noise isolation is not that good. So you'll be able to hear most of the things which is going on around you. You can increase the volume and block out most of the things, but that means that you're going to damage your ears, because this really gets loud. So those are my final thoughts. You've seen the video, you can decide for yourself whether this is what you want. I've explained to you what all features it has, what all can you expect from this. Android users, yes, you do not have a software, but it does work perfectly with Android. There's no issues with Android. Android users, mostly if you go to Apple store, they say that all the functions will not work and this and that, but no, there's nothing like that. Just that the software, there's no software to assign functions to them. But other than that, excellent. Works well with my Android device, works well with my iOS, works well with my PC, works well with everything. So all in all, it's an all-rounder, only not that great for the gym. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.